From translation, NIV, New International Version. This 242 day of the year. Today, we are reading passages Ezekiel 1 through 4. Ezekiel chapter 1, verses 1 to 28. In the 30th year, in the 4th month, on the 5th day, while I was among the exiles by the Kebar River, the heavens opened, and I saw visions of God. On the 5th day of the month, it was the 5th year of the exile of King Jehoiakim. The word of the Lord came to Ezekiel the priest by the Kebar River in Babylon. I looked, and I saw a windstorm coming from the north, an immense cloud with flashing lightning and surrounded by brilliant light. The center of the fire looked like glowing metal, and in the fire was what looked like 4 living creatures. In appearance, their form was human, but each of them had 4 faces and 4 wings. Their legs were straight, their feet looked like those of a calf, and they sparkled like burnished bronze. Under their wings, on their 4 sides, they had human hands. All 4 of them had faces and wings, and the wings of one touched the wings of another. Their faces looked like this. Each of the 4 had the face of a human being. And on the right side, each had the face of a lion, and on the left, the face of an ox. Each also had the face of an eagle. Such were their faces. Their wings were spread out upward. Each creature had 2 wings that touched one another, and 2 that covered its body. Each went straight ahead. Wherever the Spirit would go, they would go, without turning as they went. The appearance of the living creatures was like burning coals of fire or like torches. Fire moved back and forth among the creatures. It was bright, and lightning flashed out of it. The creatures were darting back and forth like flashes of lightning. As I looked at the living creatures, I saw a wheel on the ground beside each of the 4-faced creatures. This was the appearance and structure of the wheels. They sparkled like topaz, and all 4 looked alike. Each appeared to be made like a wheel intersecting a wheel. When they moved, they would go in any of the 4 directions the creatures faced. They did not change direction as they went. Their rims were high and awesome, and all 4 had rims that were full of eyes all around. When the creatures moved, the wheels beside them moved, and when the creatures rose from the ground, the wheels also rose. Wherever the Spirit would go, they would go, and the wheels would rise along with them, because the spirit of the living creatures was in the wheels. When the creatures moved, they would go. When they stood still, they would stand still. And when they rose from the ground, the wheels would rise along with them, because the spirit of the living creatures was in the wheels. Spread out above them was what looked like a dome of crystal, glittering like the sky on a clear day. Under the dome, their wings were stretched out one toward the other, and each had 2 wings that covered its body. When the creatures moved, I heard the sound of their wings, like the roar of mighty waters, like the voice of the Almighty, like the tumult of an army. When they stood still, they lowered their wings. Then a voice came from above the dome over their heads as they stood still, and their wings were lowered. Above the dome over their heads was what looked like a throne of lapis lazuli, and on the throne was a figure like that of a man. I saw that from the waist up he looked like glowing metal, as if full of fire, and from the waist down he looked like fire, and brilliant light surrounded him. Like the appearance of a rainbow in the clouds on a rainy day, so was the radiance around him. This was the appearance of the likeness of the glory of the Lord. When I saw it, I fell face down, and I heard a voice speaking. Ezekiel chapter 2, verses 1 to 13. He said to me, "Son of man, stand up on your feet, and I will speak to you." As he spoke, the Spirit came into me and raised me to my feet, and I heard him speaking to me. He said to me, "Son of man, I am sending you to the Israelites, to a rebellious nation that has rebelled against me. They and their fathers have been in revolt against me to this very day. The people to whom I am sending you are obstinate and stubborn. They have turned their backs to me and not their faces. whether they listen or fail to listen, for they are a rebellious people. They will know that a prophet has been among them. And you, son of man, do not be afraid of them or their words. Do not be afraid, though thorns and briars are all around you and you live among scorpions. Do not be afraid of their words or be dismayed by their looks, for they are a rebellious people. But you, son of man, must speak my words to them, whether they listen or fail to listen, for they are rebellious. But you, son of man, listen to what I say to you. Do not be rebellious like that rebellious people. Open your mouth and eat what I give you. Then I looked, and there before me was a scroll with writing on both sides, and it was rolled up. And he said to me, Son of man, eat this scroll, then go and speak to the people of Israel. So I opened my mouth, and he gave me the scroll to eat. Then I looked, and there was a hand stretched out to me. In it was a scroll, which he unrolled before me. On both sides were written words of lament and mourning and woe. Ezekiel chapter 3, verses 1 to 27. And he said to me, Son of man, eat what you find here. Eat this scroll, and then go speak to the people of Israel. So I opened my mouth, and he gave me the scroll to eat. Then he said to me, Son of man, eat this scroll, fill your stomach with it, and then go to the people of Israel and speak my words to them. So I ate it, and it tasted as sweet as honey in my mouth. Then he said to me, Son of man, go to the people of Israel and speak my words to them. You are not being sent to a people of obscure speech and strange language, but to the people of Israel, to a nation of rebels and apostates who have rebelled against me. They and their fathers have been in revolt against me to this very day. The people to whom I am sending you are obstinate and stubborn. They have turned their backs to me and not their faces. But I will make your forehead as hard as their foreheads, and your brow as hard as their brows. I will make your forehead like a diamond, harder than flint. Do not be terrified of them or dismayed by their looks, for they are a rebellious people. And he said to me, Son of man, take to heart all my words, listen carefully, and fill your stomach with them. Then go to the people of Israel and speak my words to them. Do not be rebellious like that rebellious people. Open your mouth and eat what I give you. Then I looked, and there before me was a hand stretched out to me. In it was a scroll which he unrolled before me. On both sides were written words of lament and mourning and woe. The Spirit then lifted me up and took me away, and I went in bitterness and in the burning of my anger, with the hand of the Lord on me strongly. I came to the exiles in Tel Abib, who lived by the Kibar River. There I sat among them for 7 days, deeply distressed. At the end of 7 days the word of the Lord came to me. Son of man, I have appointed you as a watchman for Israel. Whenever you hear a word from my mouth, you must warn them for me. If I say to the wicked, you will surely die, and you do not warn them or speak out to dissuade them from their evil ways so that they may live, then they will die for their sin, and I will hold you accountable for their blood. But if you do warn the wicked, and they do not turn from their wickedness or from their evil ways, they will die for their sin, but you will have saved yourself. Again, when a righteous person turns from their righteousness and does evil, and I put a stumbling block in their path, they will die. Because you did not warn them, they will die for their sin. The righteous things that person did will not be remembered, and I will hold you accountable for their blood. But if you warn the righteous person and they are not warned, and they do not sin, they will surely live because they were warned, and you will have saved yourself. The hand of the Lord was on me there, and he said to me, Get up and go out to the plain, and I will speak to you there. So I got up and went out to the plain. And the glory of the Lord was there, like the glory I had seen by the Kebar River, and I fell face down. The Spirit came into me and lifted me up, and I heard him speak to me in a voice from above the place where I was sitting, from above the cherubim. He said, Son of man, go to the people of Israel and speak my words to them. Whether they listen or fail to listen, you must speak my words to them. But you, son of man, listen to what I say to you. Do not be rebellious like that rebellious people. Open your mouth and eat what I give you. When I speak to you, I will open your mouth and you will tell them. This is what the sovereign Lord says. Whoever listens and whoever does not listen, they will know that a prophet has been among them. Ezekiel chapter 4, verses 1-3. Now, son of man, take a block of clay, put it in front of you, and draw a city on it, Jerusalem. Then lay siege to it, erect siege works against it, build a ramp up to it, set up camps against it, and put battering rams around it. Take an iron griddle, place it on an iron plate between you and the city, and turn your face toward it. It will be under siege, and you will besiege it. This will be a sign to the people of Israel.